Jose. It's your boy here, Jose. About to do a game on MLB 19 the Show. And today we're going to play some more baseball. Alright, so now
welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April.
Alright, so now we're playing against the Giants. Hopefully I get some viewers and subscribers.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. San Francisco have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats. And if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
0-2 the count to Maven now. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on. To drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
To his left, Castro throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. First baseman Brandon Belt comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Turner over to his right, and that retires the side.
All right, so
Giants down in order. It's the Giants nothing. Madison Bumgarner will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
That just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. It's got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Maben is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He enters with 19 hits in 39 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
All right, I got a trophy.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
There is Crawford. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner, outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And he lays off for ball 1. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he got him. Giants are down 1-2. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on.
High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maben for the track to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. Austin Barnes leads the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. Line drive to left. Shaw is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers add on. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's got 5 base hits in 42 ABs. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Panic behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Into the box, Madison Bumgarner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Giant. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead. Now 4-0. Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Maben will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So here's Cameron Maben now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Taylor is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. High in the air down the right field line. Pollock has a read on it, and he hauls it down in the corner. Giants are down 1-2-3. They can't chip in to... Digging in to try it again. Daniel Castro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
To Crawford for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First pitch on its way. There's a drive out to left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Reyes Maranta answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Maranta.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the second run will score, as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Anik is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
What's up, viewer?
Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away.
So I got 1 viewer. What's up?
The catcher, number
Striding in, Buster Posey. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. To first, Muncy comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Evan Longoria is in with 2 away here, as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Giants down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases, so they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority, and that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, like you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
It's a panic covering on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding in, Austin Barnes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, Daniel Castro. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Pollock rounds third and is digging for the plate. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner is in from second. And the run will score all the way from first. Make it 9-0. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least 1 run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. So here now's the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. Shaw is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So at the plate, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, throw a tent over it, bring out the clown.
Now the second base.
Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing too. Otherwise it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
On the move is Pollock, and that's a fair ball. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-1 contest. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Alan Henson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Alan Henson.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lifted in the air to center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
The right fielder, number 8.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1 in his career. Hara hits a little over the 270 mark. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 9-3 ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Derek Law gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Hit in the air down the right field line, and no one will track it down. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Tried to crush that ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's back into second here safely.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Maben will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. And a high strike there, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez has it in his tracks. He's got it one away.
attempts to the done.
Here's Buster Posey now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Fouled off. Popped him up. Barnes is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giant digging in once again. Austin Barnes. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Austin Barnes
Takes this the other way to right. Hara is there to put it away for out number 1.
the batter, number 9.
Standing in, Daniel Castro. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Castro, the runner at second with 1 away. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Up next is Dodgers.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. This is line to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. In to score the runner from third.
The center fielder,
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay. And he is in there.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Tony Watson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Crawford, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Count now a ball and a strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Count is 1 and 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Swung on and chopped to first. Muncy takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Aramis Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind,
and we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Mark Melanson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And there's out number 2. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Going back on it, and this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
High in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cameron Maybin, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Turner is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Chris Shaw. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. No balls and a strike to count. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike here for the Giants. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
11-3, the final score in this contest. The Los Angeles Dodgers put up an incredible 20 hits on the board in this.